So here we are at Allegro Ristorante Lounge for our Sunshine Reunion Friday night dinner.
I'm Lou Brock. I was stationed at Precinct 3. I retired in 2003. And this is my wife, Brenda.
Hi.
I was officer first class when I retired.
I'm Steve Bringer. Retired after a little over 30 years at the rank of officer first class. I retired out of the Parkville Precinct. Now I'm retired, living in Florida, never looking back.
My name is Terry Conway. My ID was 1684. I was on the department from May of 1971 till December 31st, 2001, which is just over 30 years. I worked Parkville with him, her, him, and him.
You tell her everything? I bet you've heard some good stories then, huh? I have heard some good stories.
I'm Patty Smith. I retired in 2016. I did 31 years Baltimore County. And me and Steve are best friends. His son's married to my daughter, and I come down here and mooch off him. He has to, I'm a relative.
Hi, Melvin Teal. I retired as a sergeant from the School Programs Unit in 2006.
Hi, Lieutenant Janet Enzer. My last assignment was Essex. My first memory of the police department was back in 1990 when I came on and I was a week off field training, and Officer Russ Keeney had just gotten injured, been bitten by a dog, and Sergeant Andy Zelinka was holding the door open and told me, Lewis, if that dog runs out, you're to shoot it, as he's standing there holding the door.
I'm John Enzer. I was a lieutenant in North Point for 7 years before I left. One thing that happened years before was on a midnight shift. We were all in the parking garage off Brooks Lane catching some Z's at 3 a.m. when Holiday Inn, which was probably half a mile from us, was being robbed. A particular officer jumped out of his car, no socks, no shoes on, running over to his car, puts his socks and shoes on, takes off with his shirt barely buttoned. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you who it is.
Darren Anderson, corporal, and I was retired out of North Point. A really long midnight shift, and I was really tired, so I stopped by my girlfriend's house, who is now my wife, by the way. And I took my radio off, and I kicked back, and I kind of fell asleep. But I did hear the radio say there was a bad crash with a car in a tree on Perry Parkway, so I jumped up, threw my gun belt on, and off I went, and I noticed about 2/3 of the way there that I didn't hear any new updates on the crash, so I reached down to find out, and my bike wasn't there, my radio wasn't there. So fortunately I was passing by the police station, so I grabbed another radio out of the station, and dispatch kind of complained to me that I have the wrong radio at that point, but I just said my battery died.
My name is Charlie Standiford, retired sergeant, 32 and a half years. My best memories, I tell you, there's so many, I can't begin to express one favorite memory, but just to work with the guys and gals I worked with, and just to be friends with everybody here and to see their faces brings so much joy to my heart. And the Lord has blessed me so much with all these friends and the memories that I've had with the police department. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I came running up, and she stayed down there. She said, "You go tell your war stories."
Hi, I'm Michelle Standiford. I worked 25 years in Towson Precinct as an administrative assistant. I retired 7 years ago, November 1st. I have a funny story to tell about Jay Gribbon. I worked with him, not sure how many years. scare at the Towson Court. And a bunch of us came outside as we watched Sergeant Gribbon run up and down Washington Avenue about 100 times, trying to direct traffic, and it was very entertaining.
Gary Paff, retired in 2013 out of Woodlawn as a patrolman. There, good enough?
Stephanie Brooks, detective of CID burglary, retired with 20 years. One thing I can recall with being on a department is being a new officer and locking myself in the closet, and I shut the door and I didn't realize that it locked, so I was knocking on the door, and an academy mate had to open the door for me twice because I did it twice.
Joseph Gribbon, better known as Jay. Nobody knew me by Joseph. Retired as a lieutenant July 15th of 2000 from the crime lab in Baltimore County. Got to go to the FBI National Academy, got to be in charge lieutenant in the crime lab for 6 or 7 months. Glad to be out and done and still alive.
Officer First Class, retired in 2014. Where I was at last was Woodlawn midnight shift. I worked at headquarters for a while, worked at Garrison, Franklin. Now living the dream in Florida, doing real estate investing and home baker actually.
All right.
Jane Irwin, retired in 2000, I don't remember, IST at Precinct 2, and living the dream in Florida and doing real estate investing.
William A. Freitag, Alex Freitag, Baltimore County Police Precinct 1, Patrol Division, retired 12/16/2017, so I did 20 years and 9 days.
I'm Carrie Freitag, Officer First Class, retired in 2014, spent 10 years at Woodlawn and 10 years in crime scene. And I've been married to this for 16 years.
Lucky girl.
Don Shinneman. I retired as a colonel in 1997. Left there, did 12 more years in policing in Florida, and retired a second time. And Robin used to cut my hair when I was a lieutenant at Woodlawn, and I used to sneak in while I was on duty in uniform, and she would quickly put the whatever it's called, and cover my uniform so the other customers wouldn't see that I was getting my hair cut while I was working.
Hi, Don Roby, retired in the end of 2015 as a captain. Last assignment was CID persons. And I think you want to know what the thing I always remember in the police department would have to be that crazy Joseph Pazos incident. Never forget that.
Hi, I'm Donna Kratz. I'm married to Lieutenant Charles Kratz. He retired in '89. These reunions are wonderful, and they're getting younger.
My name is Brian Upperkey. I retired in February of 2006. I was a major when I retired. I was in the community resources section. I spent many of my years in service all over the county. But I had a very nice mix. Over a 28-year career, I had kind of 50-50 operations and administration. A wonderful career, wonderful department. It wouldn't have changed my life for anything. This is my wife, Loretta. We've been married for 32 years.
I'm Steve Blackburn. I retired from Woodlawn Precinct in 1989. Worked with Jay Gribbon and Calvin Wink. And we have a lot of good stories. That's for darn sure.
I think the best time was when we moved from our apartment.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Throwing stuff off the third-story balcony? That was crazy.
The fastest move in history.
Yeah.
We were done at 10 and then put up a beer at 10:30.
Yep.
We're done. This is my son, Bren.
I retired in 2017, and now I'm a sheriff's deputy down in Worcester County. Continuing my career down there, and my last duty station was Essex.
My name is Charles Kratz, known as Chuck, lieutenant, when I retired in September 1989 after 25 and a half years service. I was proud to be a police officer with Baltimore County. I was nice to be recognized by some of the people that I trained in the academy and all. That made my day. Being handy couldn't see my way, but they did.
Thank you.
Frank Spadero, retired corporal out of Western Traffic. And they were a bunch of clowns over there. I'll give you one quick example. Don knows that Mark has to be at work after we get off at 10. So Don goes in, because Mark's off-duty clothes were locked in his locker. And Don gets a bottle of white out and whites out the dial of the combination lock. And Mark always would come in late, and he comes in like 10:30, and he's rushing trying to get ready to go to his part-time job. And he comes in and he opens up, looks at the lock and goes, "Son of a bitch."
I'm Calvin Wink. I retired detective first class from planning and research, Office of the Chief. And the funniest thing I can remember, I can't tell you about. Jay was chasing a young lady, probably in her early 20s, up Security Boulevard with me following. The girl pulled over and ran down the gully at Security Boulevard with Jay in tow and me a couple minutes later. I got there about 20 seconds after Jay exited his car, and he just finished handcuffing her, was carrying her up the hill, and she says to me, "He raped me." And I said, "Honey, he's good, but he ain't that good."
Hi, I'm Steve Vaughn. I retired in 2004 from Wilkins Precinct after 30 years on the job, and I retired at rank of captain. And I was just very blessed to work with many wonderful people, and I pray that God will protect those who are still serving. Thank you.
My name is Gary Hamilton. I retired as Detective Sergeant at Precinct 2 Woodlawn ISU. I've been retired for almost 20 years, and I am just very thankful to be alive and kicking and see all these people, and life is good.
So the other day I was digging stumps out. Yes. And a cutter matic, the tool is kind of like a pick, but it's used for digging trenches. Yes. I snapped the handle off of it. Damn thing didn't last more than about 75 years or so. It was my dad's. He said he got it when he was a teenager. He's 93 now. So, stupid tool, 75 years old, snaps. Lowe's, no handles. Home Depot, no handles. Ace Hardware got the handle. So I'm at checkout, and you'd think the lady would probably know me, so when I buy the thing, she says, "Don't make an axe of yourself."
Oh, there you go. I'm Anna Brower. My daughter is Laura Novak. Her husband's a retired Baltimore County policeman. My husband was a retired Baltimore County policeman. Everybody is friendly here. I'm having a good time.
Retired as a detective in the homicide unit, worked the homicide unit for 15 years, and now I'm in sunny Florida for 2.5 years.
Hi, I'm Dan Cotton. I worked from 86 to 2007. I retired as a detective in the burglary unit. Moved to Florida 12 years ago.
My name is Chuck Westerman. I was a sergeant when I retired, and I retired from North. This is my wife, Janet.
Hi. I'm Georgia Wink, and I'm married to Calvin Wink. And one of my fondest memories of my husband being a police officer is the after parties. Jay and Robin Gribben used to have wonderful after shift parties, and it was some of the best times of my life.
And I'm married to Jay Gribben. He was a lieutenant in the Baltimore County Police Department. And my craziest memory is one day I was at home and he came rushing in the door, ripping his uniform off. And I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "I've been babysitting a dead body for the last 3 hours and I can't get the smell out of my nose."
falls down. That would have been me, and Charlie would be owning Royal Caribbean. Should we get a chair? Look at that crew! Whoa!
Look at that crew.
Vintage.
Come on, Steve. Are y'all done yet?
Yes.
Lord, thank you for this opportunity to reunite with our friends. We ask for healing for those who were unable to attend because of illness. We especially ask you to put a hedge of protection around all law enforcement personnel throughout the nation. Please protect them so that they may return to their loved ones at the end of their shift. You know, 2018 was a tough year all around the country for cops, so we hope that things are better this year.
Ask me if my name's on that list.
Next year, Zach. Not yet. Not yet.
They thought that when you were still working, bro.
And by the way, no, the names that I'm going to be reading are just those who died in 2018. So, Ray Donovan, Richard Hebrank, Alfred Cernick, that's Wayne Henninger, and Joseph Lund. Wild Bill Brady.
If I can get your attention for a second, I brought Bill with me. Really? Bros had a memorial service for Bill last summer, and they took Bill's ashes, and they had his ashes put in a bullet. Wow. So in the tip of that bullet are Bill's ashes.
Samuel Bates, Charles Tenney, Bill Merrick, Dale Hutchins Reuter, and then the first of our two line of duty, Amy Kate Caprio. And a good friend of mine, Al Friedman, John Carhart, John Schneider, Thomas Ryan, Tom Manzer, Daniel Brennan, Gene Zeisloff, Eric Harris, Ed Amos, and our second line of duty, Joe Cabenga. Herbert King, George Smith, Rick Morris.
Good. A special thank you to the people who put this together.
Hi, Michael DePaula, was retired to the rank of captain. My last assignment was precinct commander of precinct 11 Essex. And me and my fiance Eileen are down here for the second or third year to the retirement party. So great seeing everybody reliving the stories that get bigger and better every year.
John McLeod. I was a detective. My last years on the job were in the fugitive squad, and the finest memory of the police department is the day I retired.
This is a great reunion, 2019.
I'm Mary Ann Kowski.